In this video, we are going to discuss the progress report and the task and checklist tool. So once we're on our dashboard, as mentioned in the dashboard video, down here at the bottom of your dashboard, you'll see all of your active cases. So here is the case that we created in the case setup video. As you can see, if you click on it, we have 0% complete on this case. And if we look at our progress report, there's nothing here. So we are going to talk about how to build a progress report and where that data is extracted from, which is done inside of a case. So you can access a case by clicking on your active cases and selecting View Details. Or you can go to your cases, find your case, action, and view details. So here we are inside of that case that we set up. Here's our notes section with all of our documents, which was covered in the notes and files video. So to start building out a progress report, you're going to use this tool here, which is the View Tasks tool. When you click on that, you'll be brought to this page. This is where you can start to build a task list for yourself, or if you are the admin, you can also build out a task list for your operatives or other investigators who are working on a case. Here you can see tasks, which is the selected tab, or you can select checklist to build out a checklist. We're going to start in the tasks section, and we are going to add a few tasks for us to do while working on this case. So we're going to click Add Task. We're going to give the task a title. I'm going to say Review Case Details. In the description, I'll be more descriptive and say accept new assignment, review case details thoroughly. We're going to give ourselves a due date. Let's say we'll just use today's date, and then we're going to assign an investigator to this task, and I'm going to assign that task to myself. Go ahead and click complete, and here you can see that task has been created. Here we have the title, the description, who it was created by and who this task was assigned to, when it was created, and the due date for this task. And by default, tasks are given an idle status. However, if you click it, you can change it to completed or ongoing. And then if you click this drop-down menu here, you have the option to delete a task, or you can select edit, where then you can make edits to the task if you need to. Now let's go ahead and add another task. So we'll say call witness to schedule interview. Call the witness for this case and schedule their statement interview. Now let's say I plan to do that after the weekend on Monday. I'll select OK. Again, I'm going to assign this task to myself and complete. Let's add a few more tasks. So as you can see, I've added 3 tasks. We'll go ahead and add one more. Okay, so here are a few tasks that I know that I'll need to do for this case. Now I'm going to create just a basic checklist for myself. So to create a checklist, you'll go to Add Checklist. Then here you have the option where you can create a custom task, or you can select from our pre-made events that can be used to create a detailed checklist. So we have case opened and assigned. Let's add that as our first event. We'll have review client intake form. Contact client by phone. Let's say contact claimant. And research public records. So let's say this is the first few things that I know I'll be doing. So we're going to go back to our tasks. So review case details. Let's go ahead and mark that as completed. And then we have call witness and schedule interview. Let's go ahead and say that that's still ongoing. Prepare first report. That's still ongoing. And let's say that we have now reviewed our security camera footage. Let's go to our checklist. We'll check that off. Review client intake form, we'll check that off. And we'll check off call client. So you can see that these will evolve as your case progresses. You may add to your checklist. You may add to your task list. But here you can see we have some ongoing tasks and some completed tasks. So now if we head out of our case and we go back to the dashboard, and we'll find that case here, you can now see that this is 50% complete. And then here you can view your detailed progress report. Here you can see everything that's completed and everything that is pending, completed. And you can download this progress report by clicking the download report button here. And then this can be kept for your personal records, shared with clients or coworkers, or just used to monitor the progress of your case. So we'll go back into the case, view tasks. Here are all of our tasks. Now, as you can see, let's say that we have completed this task. We'll go ahead and mark it complete. Go back to our dashboard. And now you can see the progress has changed because we have completed another task. And that is how you create a task list and a detailed checklist, and where the data is extracted from to generate your progress reports.